A massive river of mud, trees, and dirt flows down a mountainside, threatening a small town.
Madonna! È pazzesco! Incredibile!
Forcing people to run for their lives.
Correte! Correte!
February 15th, 2010, Maierato, Italy. The ancient town has had its share of landslides, but after 9 days of relentless rain, residents are bracing for what looks like an unprecedented disaster. Husband and wife journalists Patrizia Venturino and Maurizio Bonanno are called to cover the unfolding story by the mayor of the town.
The mayor that I was acquainted with urged me to go and see it. However, it was a period of strong torrential rains that had continued for days and days, and there were landslides just about everywhere. So we decided to do different ones and wait, keeping Maierato for last.
By the time they arrive, most of the small town of 200 is evacuated, but people remain near the danger zone, not expecting the hillside to come down. Astonished at the scene unfolding in front of her, Patrizia grabs her camera from the back of her car and starts shooting.
In the distance, I framed a high-voltage pole that very, very slowly began to descend until it finally toppled over. That's when we realized that this was something much more serious than we could imagine.
What she sees through her camera's viewfinder is something out of a biblical text. The earth buckles, waves, and moves like an ocean.
Madonna Santissima!
Little by little, we saw the hill start to crumble, and then at a certain point, suddenly the mountain came tumbling down. I don't know if I realized it or I hadn't realized it. I planted myself there with a television camera on my shoulder and recorded.
The civilian protection men try to block Patrizia and Maurizio from shooting, but they just keep on working.
At a certain point, we heard a deafening noise far away. And then this imposing, immense landslide begins. I have to tell the truth, I didn't check my words.
Madonna! È pazzesco! Incredibile!
Luckily, I didn't say anything strange. And we went live, recording video and audio, and reporting what is an immediate sensation, because that was precisely the effect. Something unimaginable, unforeseeable was happening before our eyes, and it was huge.
Stiamo assistendo a qualcosa di incredibile, sconvolgente. Un'intera collina sta venendo giù davanti ai nostri occhi. È qualcosa di incredibile, di drammatico.
Geologist and Hartwick College professor Robert Titus explains this geological phenomenon.
I think this was an extraordinary landslide, first for the power that it displayed. You saw waves, choppy waves of soil moving up and down, sliding by at a remarkable rate of speed. Any human being, any person, any animal in the way would have been killed. Any house, any home, any building would have surely been destroyed.
Titus says the heavy and prolonged rainfall over several days prior to the landslide saturated the ground, turning the solid limestone rock and clay soil into an oozing muck.
It explains why this is such a rapid, almost astonishingly rapid event. It's almost like watching water flow by.
Wave after wave of soil, rock, and trees break off and crumble down the mountain. The landslide keeps going and going and going. This scene lasts for 30 minutes, and Patrizia and Maurizio record it all.
The effect was truly hypnotic because of what was happening to us. To tell you the truth, we realized the exceptional nature of the event above all when we saw the images again later.
Despite some people choosing not to evacuate, no one is injured or killed. And perhaps even more astonishing, no homes are lost.
We were in an area that was totally outside of the town. The last house that is visible is precisely the last house in town. There is nothing beyond that point. There is only a road that links Maierato with another town that now doesn't exist anymore either.
After they visit the landslide area 2 years later, Maurizio and Patrizia are concerned that no repairs have been done. The road is still not fixed, and the mountainside is not secured. Maurizio is especially affected since he was born in Maierato and still has family there.
Well, sometimes I go back there. It also happens that I go back to that area. I must tell the truth, it upsets me, because 2 years later, I thought something would have been done. Nothing has been done, and I'm very sorry about that.
Geologists say landslides of this magnitude are somewhat unpredictable. But luckily for the people of Maierato, everyone survived this one.
Correte! Correte! Correte!